Hey guys, welcome to Boyz Houze Take the Floor. I hope you had a good week. My week was pretty good. I've had actually a bit of time to catch up on some things that I've been trying to do for a while, so that's been good. I hope you guys had a great week. So it happened, guys, last night, the big fight. They had moved it up one day. It was actually supposed to happen Saturday night, and they moved it up one day. They announced that 2 weeks ago for whatever reason that was. But of course, like many people assumed, Aaron Carter was taken down by Lamar Odom. It wasn't really a knockout. They're calling it a knockout. He hit him a little bit in the face and threw off his brain, and he was just like, I don't want it anymore. So it was basically a knockout, but it was still actually entertaining. All the lead-in fights, too, were pretty entertaining. Based on the cast of characters that were there, it was meant to be more of a show. So that it was. I'm actually interested in hearing what everybody has to say about it in the upcoming week. But it was a pretty interesting... It was very entertaining. And Aaron, like I said, Lamar did not come there to play. But you didn't look bad. I think you did better than a lot of people would have given you credit for doing, so you should feel good about that. Tuesday morning, a lot of you guys might have noticed that some of your apps and websites weren't working. Fastly, which is a content delivery network service, said that they had some sort of infrastructure issue after a configuration problem which caused CNN, the New York Times, Amazon, Google, a lot of your cloud-based services, some government portals to stop working. It was a major issue for about an hour. That was like 6 a.m. in the morning. This is, I guess, what a lot of people don't realize about electricity and the internet and Wi-Fi. One little kink in the chain and everything is just... You just turn it off and that's it. But luckily they got it up and running. They figured out what the issue was. But that's some pretty scary stuff. The other big news all week I've been hearing about, Jeff Bezos announced that he's gonna go on that first rocket and he's taking his brother with him. Like I said, there's an obsession with all of these millionaires and billionaires. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Sir Richard Branson, they all want to go to space. I think there's something that these millionaires know that they're not telling all of us about. Something that's going to happen on this planet. But they want off of it. But Jeff Bezos blasts off on July 20th, so look out for that. If you want a ticket on the rocket, by the way, you can get one. They're $2 million. Other big news all week, Chris Harrison. Again, The Bachelor. Don't watch The Bachelor. Don't care about The Bachelor. Don't care about The Bachelorette or any of the spin-offs in the franchise. But Chris Harrison, officially now out as the host. I don't know if he left. I don't know if he was asked to leave, but he's gone. So I guess they're going to have a bunch of guest hosts mix in till they figure out who they're going to have as the permanent host. I know David Spade has been put in the mix. He's going to, I believe, host Bachelor in Paradise. He's actually pretty funny, and I know that he is actually a Bachelor watcher. Again, I am not, so I really don't care, but good luck, Chris Harrison. 20 years is a long time to do anything, though. You should probably want to change something up. But I'm sure it was a nice paycheck. The other big news this week, and I haven't really talked about this, mainly because, one, I don't really like this person too very much. I'm not a big fan, and a lot of people say that we look related, and that I don't take as a compliment. And whether or not we look related, he's certainly acting like a few people related to me. Cuba Gooding Jr., who, after a year of just not showing up to this court case where the bartender alleged that he fondled her one night at the bar, just misses all his court dates and just doesn't answer at all to the lawsuit. And so, of course, the bartender won. I don't understand people like that. Like, what are you doing? You just don't even show up to court. And it's crazy to me because I don't know if you guys have been actually paying attention, but this is a man who has multiple sexual assault claims against him, and most of them are on video, and he just seems like he doesn't care about anything. I don't know what Cuba knows that we don't know, but he's just acting like he's untouchable. But we'll find out. I am very interested to see how this story plays out, because it's like woman after woman after woman. And there's always a video. Like, can't you just stay in the house and drink in your house and stop fondling and sexually assaulting women in bars on video? And then not showing up to court. But you know where he was. He went to that Mayweather-Paul fight. He had time to show up there. But he's not showing up to answer to the lawsuit. No time for that. So we'll see how Cuba Gooding Jr. does. I want to follow that story now. And it's crazy that the judge came to that decision this week, the same week that Armie Hammer announced he's going to check himself into some sort of sex and drug addiction rehab. Do you know Armie Hammer's story? Like, Armie, you don't need rehab, you need to be in prison. You're tying people up, trying to eat pieces of their body. You're a cannibal, not an addict. You probably need to be locked in a room somewhere where you can't get to people. But I noticed that these celebrities, they always announce they're going to rehab when the perception of them is just outrageous. Like, rehab don't fix that, Armie Hammer. Armand, like, get it, like, come on. Do you guys really think that, like, if you just go to rehab? I guess that is why some people go to rehab, though. They just go to rehab to appease other people. They're like, this is what I guess they want me to do. It'll look like I'm making changes. But I don't think if you were tying women up, trying to eat pieces of their body. There's a long list of things that Armie Hammer likes to do. You should look him up, Google him, because I'm not even. It's kind of scary and disgusting. And he had a whole family and 2 kids. Imagine you wake up one day and your husband of 10 years is chopping your foot off. I just want to know how it tastes. I love you so much, I want to eat your feet. I don't think anyone wants that kind of love. Over the last several weeks, definitely the last couple weeks, all I've been seeing all over the news and social media are graduating high school seniors being denied their diplomas for pretty asinine, nonsensical, disrespectful, and just plain stupid reasons. Like, first off, most of us who went to high school know how annoying it was. Annoying, fundamental, very foundational, but annoying. Don't wait till the last day of my life in high school to tell me, we don't like that your shoes are white. Are you joking? Give me my diploma and just be quiet. Like, stop trying to exercise your ego and your power. You're watching all these high schoolers walk across the stage so that they can get their diploma, and with your egotistical teachers who clearly are so drunk with power, unless they're naked or wearing something that is somehow offensive. But most of what I've seen have been like their country flags, they're wearing a hat on their head, they're wearing like, can you get out of here? You had them for 4 years. Now let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Because how annoying and asinine on the very last time I'm gonna see you do you try to exercise some sort of power, some sort of like, get out of here. Give me my diploma. Can all the other school systems in America throughout the rest of the graduating year stop the nonsense and give the kids their diplomas? It's been an annoying enough school year for most of them. And sit down and enjoy your summer break, teachers, school districts, superintendents, principals. Just sit down and go enjoy your summer. Because the last thing I would want, on the very last time I'm going to see a lot of these people, and probably one of the last days into a couple weeks that I'm gonna be working is to have a bunch of angry parents all over me for probably several more days than that one moment and that one day where you could have just shut your mouth and given the kid the diploma. I don't have much else to talk about this week, guys. Like I said, we do have a micro chat, which will probably not be so micro, on relationships and friendships coming up. I think we're actually going to record that tomorrow, so you'll see that at some point soon this upcoming week. I did see Tyler Perry announce that Madea is going to be coming to Netflix. He didn't say when. He didn't say if it was new episodes. He didn't say what it was going to be. But I think it's some sort of new project he has with Netflix. So anybody who likes Madea, that's something exciting, especially since with everything that's been going on over the last year, we could all use some material to laugh at. Over the last few days, I got a chance to watch In the Heights, the movie. I'm a musical Broadway entertainment person, but I had not heard anything from In the Heights. But the movie was good. Tonight I plan to watch Cruella, and then I have plans over the next few days to go to the movies and actually see the new chapter of the Saw movie, Spiral, which was actually produced by Chris Rock, so that should actually be interesting because it actually looks pretty good. So I'd like to see how he did with his hand at producing a horror movie. I gotta start figuring that out now because I definitely want to see that. But that's all I got for you guys. Tell me what you guys have been watching all week. Any movies you're going to see? What music are you listening to? Let me know anything. Again, subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. We have a couple weeks, guys, left before we go on our summer vacation. So make sure you're getting all your views in. And watch out for that micro chat. Enjoy the week, guys. Have a good night. Bye.